Hello everyone, welcome back to Enginuity Lab. In today's CATIA V5 Beginner Series Part 76, we shall learn how to use the blend corner or blend vertex or edge option in fillets inside the Generative Shape Design workbench. These tools helps create smooth transition between the intersecting fillets and removes sharp corners, break for better surface continuity and professional quality models. When multiple fillets intersect in complex surface geometry, CATIA may create sharp or uneven corners. Using the blend vertex or edge option allows you to smooth those intersections automatically. This is extremely useful in automotive class A surfacing, plastic product design, aerospace components, consumer product surfacing, advanced surface modeling. By the end of this tutorial, you shall know how to create surface fillets, blend intersecting fillet corners, smooth edge transition, improves surface continuity and aesthetics. So let's go to CATIA, start, shape and generative shape design. Here I am renaming this one as blend vertex, and also I am clicking on the create geometrical set and OK. Now here we are into the generative shape design workbench. To visualize the or analyze the blend vertex, first we need a surface intersecting corners to create that one. So we'll create one or two examples. So let's start with a rectangle first, and I will use the extrude command to create a rectangle. This is, let's say, 50 mm. Okay, and also I can fill this corners by using the fill. Close. Now same way I can close the. Now I can join this extrude, fill 1 and fill 2 to create one surface. Okay, now here you can see I have one surface created. Now let's use a shape fillet or edge fillet. I can use the edge fillet here. Okay, I can select this edge and this edge. Okay, in the more, first we are creating radius 5 mm. Okay, so if I say OK, then here you can see this section is created like this. If I go here and say in the more section, there is a blend corners option is available here. When we right click here and you can choose the corners to blend, like if I say, and here you can see this is corner 1 to be blend. This is selected. Okay, now when I select the corner 1 and here the setback distance is 10 mm and say preview and OK. Now you can see my corner is more smoother than the previous and creating more aesthetic. Now if I change it to 5 mm and preview, now you can see that's again this is look like as previous because we have the radius 5, so it creates the 5 mm. If I go to 8 mm, now it's look like this. Same way. Now let's create another example. So we know about how to apply a blend vertex in CATIA V5 Generative Shape Design workbench inside a fillet. Okay, so let's create another example where we get a problem and that can be solved using a blend vertex without modifying the radius or without modifying the geometry of our model. So for that I am creating a part file first, and this can be applied on both part file and on surface file. Both we can calculate, or in both the cases we can use the blend vertex. So here I am creating another example where I can select the y. So for that I can select the xy plane and select the position sketch, swap the directions and reverse the V. Okay, then I will create a rectangle here. Now this distance is, let's say, 50 mm, and this distance is 100 mm or 150 mm. Now click on the exit workbench and give the thickness here. I want the thickness to be 10 mm. Okay, now I have another structure here. Now I can select the ZX plane and select the position sketch. Okay, here what I can do, I can create a angular component here. Okay, now this one to be coincide with this one to be coincide with this one. Okay, and this angle is, let's say, 30°, and this line is coincide with this one. This is going the downside, so this line to be coincide with this one only. Okay, now click on the exit workbench and set mirror extend 10 mm. Now I have a component like this. Let's use the edge fillet here. For that I am selecting this edge first, then I can select this edge, this edge, this edge, this edge, and this edge. Again on the other side I can select this edge first and this edge. Now if I preview it, let's say increase the fillet radius by 5 mm and OK. Now you can see my fillet created is correctly created. Okay, here I don't have any problem in the fillet. Same way, if I let's change it to 2 mm. Here you can see the fillet is created properly. Now, but also here I have one issue like this one. Here the same fillet radius, here the same fillet radius, but it's look like the different radius. So I can delete this one. Again I can create another fillet where I can select this one first. This is my second, this is my third, and this is my fourth, this is the fifth, and last time I select this one as 6 and this is 7. So here I can change it, this one and this one. Now preview and OK. Here now you can see the difference. The sequence is changed, then the fillet is also changed. Here you can see this fillet, and this fillet. This is because the fillet sequence we have select. In large assemblies or large components, complex components, when we select this sequence, the sequence is not selected properly, then you will get error like this. But to avoid this one, there is another option is called blend corners. If I select the blend corners, and here the setback distance is 10 mm. So let's do some changes. If I say OK here, then you can see these two are coinciding to each other because this is 10 mm and we are doing the 10 mm setback distance. Okay, now select the edge fillet, this one first, this is the second one, this is the third one, this is my fourth, this is fifth, this is 6th, and this is 7. And here I can set the blend corner, and here the edge fillet to be 2 mm. Preview, and now okay. Now you can see the edge fillet with blend corners, how it will work. When I have set this to 10 mm here, the setback distance is 10 mm, and if I change it to 5 mm, let's say change it to 5 mm, view and OK, then it will get an error because this geometry is coinciding to each other. So here I need to reduce the radius here, or let's say reduce it by to 8 mm. Preview, the same error we are getting, so reduce it to 3 mm. Okay, activate, edit, and change the radius to 2 mm. And okay, now you can see because these two are coinciding to each other, these two, because of this angle, the radius to be 2 mm is the best suit for this one. And you can see the smoothness and aestheticity of this component. Previously, if I remove the blend corner from here, if I say remove it, delete, or delete the edge fillet and select the corner tool, this face, this face, this face, this one, then this one, and this one. Okay, you can see the edge fillet created. If I do the same with blend corners, and okay, now you can see the aestheticity of this component. This looks more smooth and aesthetic to visualize. This is how a blend corner tool is used in part design workbench. If I want to do it on the surface design workbench, then also what I can do, I can go to shape and generative shape design workbench. Here I am extracting this model only. So insert and geometrical set. I have inserted geometrical set here, and I can extract this one within the propagation point continuity, and okay. So I can extract the complete one, and I can hide this one. Now you can see we have only the surface component here. If I delete this, okay, here the same, I can use the edge fillet here. Click on the edge fillet, same way, select this edge, this edge, this edge, this edge, this edge, this one, and this one. Here also the radius is 2. Okay, you can get the same result in the part design workbench. Now edit the edge fillet, click on the more, and click on the blend corners, preview, and okay. Now you can see the same thing what happened on the part design workbench, that will be work on the surface design workbench also. Both are the same. This is only difference is the workbenches, the part design and the surface design. Okay, and also in some version of CATIA, here I am directly selecting the blend corners. When I click on the blend corner, then my corner will be selected here. And in some version, you can right click here, then you will get an option to either select a edge or a vertex. Both will work as same. Here I am just need to select the blend corner. Okay, so don't be confused when you have your more CATIA version is different, and you don't have this tool. Like this is now, it's like a button for me. You don't have that button, then right click here and you will get the option to select the corners. Then select either element, vertex element or edge element, then you will also get these options directly. Now click on OK. Here what we notice, the smooth transition, but better curvature flow, cleaner surface quality, reduce sharp corners. This improves manufacturability, surface aestheticity, aerodynamic flow. Practical applications like Blend Vertex or Edge is widely used in car body panel design, plastic enclosure design, consumer electronics, aircraft exterior surfacing, mold and die design. So always use smaller fillet radius first. Large radius may fail near complex intersections. Maintain clean surface boundaries. Well trimmed surfaces improve blending quality. Use surface curvature analysis. Check smoothness using analysis curvature. Avoid overlapping the geometry. Complex overlaps may create fillet errors. So in this tutorial we learn how to create surface fillets in generative surface shape design and part design as well. Blend vertices or edges. Smooth intersecting fillet corners. Improve surface quality. This tool is essential for creating professional grade surface models or part model in CATIA V5. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to Enginuity Lab and share with your fellow CAD learners. In the next video, we will know about how to create solid from a surface. Till then, thank you for watching Enginuity Lab. See you on next video.